those cleanup efforts, saying
Yep.
we're not expecting, at least as of right now, any rain or anything.
No, yeah, it was a busy,
that.
yeah, it was a busy week earlier this week. A few different nights where some folks got awakened by the heavy rain, the lightning, thunder, in some cases some branches and some trees falling down, but nothing in the near future. We also had now 2 tornadoes confirmed from earlier this week's storms in Iowa. It's been a pretty slow year for tornadoes across the state. I've got them all drawn here on the map. There's only 22 so far here through July. The latest 2 were back on Monday during those storms way up in the northwest corner of Iowa, up in Lyon County, so to the several miles southwest of Rock Rapids. One EF1 that was on the ground for about 2 miles, did some damage or destroyed a livestock building, caused some tree damage too, blew down a lot of corn. And then one unrated tornado a couple of miles off to the east, EFU, because all it did was blow down some corn, and you can't really rate the actual wind speed of a tornado from just crop damage. So those were from those storms, those real powerful storms that had a lot of strong straight line wind damage up in that part of the state back on Monday night. That technically was a derecho. Back here this weekend, we're starting off August pretty quiet. Obviously, we still have some filtered sunlight here this afternoon, a few clouds, and also that haze aloft with some of that smoke still lingering overhead. That is forecast to improve as we head towards tomorrow on your Sunday and then into the beginning of next week. We also will get noticeably warmer next week, but that's probably not until, once we get towards about Tuesday, Wednesday. We're also going to be still mainly dry too for a little while longer. There's those clouds drifting overhead right now. Otherwise, nothing remarkable weather-wise up in our skies at least. High pressure remains planted over parts of Wisconsin. You could actually make out some thicker areas of smoke over the lower peninsula of Michigan. That's that grayish patch right there. And then the actual moisture is off to our west, struggling to make its way eastward against the dry air, feeding around that high pressure. So the smoke's overhead right now. Watch as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. The worst of it starts to filter off into eastern Iowa. So central Iowa, we see noticeable improvement tomorrow. We should in our air quality, and then we should keep it that way for at least a day or two into early next week. We'll just then have to keep an eye on some wildfires that are way out to our south and west towards Arizona and Utah as our upper level winds start to shift more that direction. In terms of rainfall, not much to worry about here either in the middle of the state. That moisture tries to advance eastward towards Nebraska and eastern South Dakota as we head towards tomorrow morning. Maybe a shower or a very isolated rumble of thunder sneaks into far western Iowa, but that's about it. Otherwise, we're going to have partly to mostly sunny skies tomorrow, and our temperatures still in check. Upper 70s, which is pretty nice, especially when it's not too muggy this time of the year. As we head into some Sunday into Monday, similar sort of situation. Storms try to move into western Iowa. They mostly fail. Maybe a little bit of brief rainfall is possible out that direction. Here in the middle of the state, we stay dry into the beginning of next week. And really, we don't have any decent chances of rainfall in the middle of Iowa here until about midweek next week. That's also when you're going to be noticing a noticeable uptick in both the temperature and the humidity levels as well. As we head towards the fair, we're still forecasting the return of 90s and also probably enough humidity to push those heat index values. I know, hate to say it, probably up closer to 100.